Well, Mariah, you got it. You've been wanting to be the star the whole season. You've been fighting for attention and storylines the whole season, sis. And you done finally got your 15 minutes of fame. We're all looking at you. Too bad you can't see it because Asian Doll done sold that left motherfucking eye closed. That's what you get. Aha, stupid. Oh, and Biggie, DTB, and who the other one? Biggie, DTB, and Asian Doll. Sis, I don't know why y'all playing with Karma like that, but if y'all not watching Bianca and Mariah, sis, Karma ain't too far behind. So, baby, y'all over here doing all of this messy mean girl shit, it's gonna catch up with you. Let's talk about it, baby, because this was a big deal. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Welcome back. What's up, y'all? My name is Big Mouth, and this is my channel. If you have not been here before, baby, or somebody you watching would have not been here, baby, okay, your mama, your uncle, your cousin, your sister-in-law, baby, cousin Tracy, baby, I don't know. Just tell them, just like, comment, and subscribe. And do me one more favor. Turn on my post notifications so you can be alerted when I upload a new video. Let's get into it, baby. All right, so Baddies was out of control. I gotta break right into it since I got something to do. I ain't got no watch on. I got something to do, so we got to hurry up. Honestly, to tell y'all the truth, Baddies was good this week. It was so good this week. It really gave me Bad Girls Club vibes. So much so to where I was about to do like a 3 or 4 part review. Like, I really couldn't even get... we just gonna have to do real one long review because I ain't got time today. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this justice because it was so many components. Okay, so let's just jump into it. So we started off with the fight. Okay, the fight. I'm gonna just give y'all my honest opinion. Asian Doll with Mariah ass. And the reason was not because Asian Doll was such a good fighter, because honestly, to tell you the truth, Asian Doll, sis, I feel like if they had put you up against anybody else, like, I don't even think you could whoop Scotty ass. Like, it don't really seem like you got hands like that, but it seemed like you had hands for Mariah because Mariah don't have hands at all. So with that being said, Asian Doll and Mariah fought. Now, Mariah says, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. You seem like you would be able to fight if you knew what to do with your body. It seemed like you got speed and you got, endurance. Like, you can fight for a long time and you fast, but you don't hit shit. Okay, sis, you was punching all oxygen. Okay, baby? You was punching nothing but air. So, as you're swinging at the air, Asian Doll was swinging at you. Asian Doll connected, girl, and she kept connecting to that eye. For some odd reason, girl, she chose that eye. She was not let up on it. So, yeah, Mariah, you should have stopped after that first ass whooping, sis. Like, I don't be knowing what y'all be feeling like y'all got to prove. After you get beat up once or twice, sis, let it go. Let it go. Let it go unless you about to do some gangster ass shit and cut this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, sis, I probably would have did it. But, yeah, because I get down like that. But, I don't know. Anyway, after the fight, girl, everybody just thumping around trying to find Bianca Bonnie because, bitch, ain't this your friend, girl, over here with this swole ass eye? Okay, that eye was terrible. No shade, Mariah, baby. Mariah had to put on sunglasses, girl. It was so bad. But Bianca, we come to find out Bianca and Asian Doll got cool because y'all know Bianca and Asian Doll had beef from back in the day too. Mariah and Asian Doll got beef because allegedly Asian Doll said something about dark-skinned women. Now, I'm going to be for real. I do remember faintly something in the media about that. Asian Doll said it was a hoax and a fake tweet. Mariah said it's not. I don't know, whatever the case was. Who cares? It's like, that was like 2, 3, 4 years ago. Who cares? Okay? I really feel like, Mariah, you just needed a reason to fight her. You saw Asian Doll was coming. You know she had clout and you wanted that screen time. So you just tried to dig up some old shit from back in the day and, make a square peg fit in a round hole just so you could get a storyline in 15 minutes of fame and you got your ass whooped for it. So, anyway, that's neither hither nor thither. Long story short, Bianca and Asian Doll is cool now. Girl, they over there hugging in the motherfucking corner. So everybody like, Bianca, ain't this your friend? Didn't you fight Sapphire for her? You should fight her too. Like, ain't you gonna fight for your friend? Your friend just got beat down, okay? Smack diddied, okay? And Bianca like, no, I'm not fighting for her again. Now, I'm gonna be for real. I gotta break this down for y'all, okay? Because Bianca was not wrong. Bianca, you was wrong for lying, okay? Because the real situation was this. Bianca said that she wasn't fighting her because Mariah said she wanted to fight her one-on-one, and that was her fight. It was not Bianca's fight, and she was going to stay out of it. That wasn't the real reason Bianca wasn't fighting. And that's why everybody was mad at you, because real talk, I don't care what my friend said. If my friend getting beat down like that, baby, you just got to jump in. Because, baby, you just, at this point, you're causing damage, okay? Sis, can Mariah even see out that eye to this day? To this day! But anyway, so I feel what they were saying. But this is what was really going on. Bianca was not fighting for Mariah because when she fought for Mariah the first time, Mariah called her stupid behind her back and told everybody that she was a clown for doing that when she had already made up with Sapphire. Mariah and Sapphire was cool now, and she didn't agree with her fighting her, and that was some clown shit. That's what Mariah was going behind her behind Bonnie's back, saying about her. Now, Mariah, I don't know what house you thought you was in, but this is the messiest house on the universe and damn show in the Zooniverse. So with that being said, sis, it got back to Bianca's ear real quick what you were saying to her, about her. And sis, she decided to switch teams. Now, here's where it gets tricky, because Bianca is, like I told y'all, she a gutter snipe ass, pissy ass, 6th floor, 5th floor, bruh man for them 5th floor, elevator having ass, living ass bitch from the Harlem. Okay? That y'all don't understand New York. You ain't lived in New York, you don't know the New York women. These bitches is another level of grimy, okay? I'm telling you, sis. Bianca then, and instead of going to her friend saying, friend, what did you say? She went behind her friend back and decided she was going to do some sneaky shit to Mariah, and she called Asian Doll, talking about her boyfriend called Asian Doll. Sis, how your boyfriend just randomly get Asian Doll phone numbers unless you gave it to him or told him to go find it? Girl, bye. You did that. And so her boyfriend FaceTime her on 3-way with Asian Doll, and she tells Mariah that Asian Doll is gonna sneak her. I mean, that Mariah, she tells Asian Doll Mariah gonna sneak her as soon as she come in the house. So she is trying to get back at Mariah for going behind her back, calling her a clown for fighting Sapphire. So she thinks she gonna get her did by Asian Doll. Baby, it all backfired, because after Asian Doll, Bianca, Bonnie then hugged it out, sis, and Bianca trying to walk around talking about, I'm not fighting. Bianca then snuck off to the ATVs, baby, and Asian, and then she fucked up when she did that. Bianca, sis, you shouldn't have left the scene. You should have stayed right there, and let me tell you why. Because the second you left that scene, you left opportunity for conversation about you to occur, okay? People only gonna say certain things about you in your face, but when you walk away, sis, they gonna say everything, okay? And they gonna say stuff that ain't true. They gonna make up their own stories and everything else because they want a bad guy. They need an enemy. Everybody needs a bad guy. Okay? Every group of people needs a bad guy, and when you are not in the mix, you will become the bad guy. So that's what happened. Asian Doll and Mariah got to talking, girl, and they squashed their beef real quick. And come to find out, sis, Bianca was behind the whole thing. Bianca was pillow talking to Asian Doll about Mariah, you know what I'm saying? And it blew up in her face, and that's why she walked off. So once they found out, Asian Doll snitched on her. Okay, Asian Doll, and you a messy ass bitch, and that's why I said you gonna get your karma, because you hugged Bianca, and you said y'all didn't have a problem, and you said y'all was cool. You hugged that girl, and then turned around and told Mariah that. You didn't have to tell Mariah that Bianca told you that. You didn't have to tell her that. That was a conversation that happened between you and Bianca. Why did you need to go back and tell Mariah that? You knew what it was about to do. You knew it was going to break up their friendship, and that's exactly what you was trying to do, because you saw their friendship was already on the rocks, where everybody turned against Bianca and her not standing up for Mariah. You saw your opportunity to knock down the house of cards, and you took it. And that was petty, and that was childish, bitch, and you going to get yours for that. Because you shouldn't have hugged that girl and made her feel like you was cool with her, and then turned around and snaked her out to her friend. Okay? Bianca, sis, you knew you was wrong. That's why your ass snuck off to the ATVs, okay? In the midst of all of this, girl, Sapphire said she want her round. And I feel her on that, okay? Sapphire said when her arm was messed up, she told her she wanted her round when it got better, and now she wanted her round. Fuck all what's y'all got going on, sis. I want my round. While we out here fighting, I want mine. And I feel Sapphire on that. I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all. Yes, you standing on business. You ain't being no punk ass bitch, and you never were. So, except for when it came to E.T. and Rolly. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But anyway, so yeah. Sapphire wanted her round, and like I said, I agree with that. Honestly, I don't think Sapphire was doing too much. I feel like that was the time, bitch. You don't want her fighting, you know what I'm saying, when they was out with the instructors. Y'all don't want them fighting when they was at the restaurants. Y'all don't want them fighting when they was walking through the city with the people. So when are they going to fight? Now, okay, bitch, everybody else getting their licks, I want mine too. So I felt Sapphire on that, bitch, and Bianca, you was a pussy ass hoe for not running her fade, girl. You can't spit on somebody like that and not run them their fade. That's so childish. You're childish. You're a little girl, but we're going to talk about that later in the episode, because we got a long time. We got a lot to go through. So as Bianca is sitting here on this ATV, Biggie walks up. And Biggie tries to talk to her to see what's the truth between what they over here saying about you, sis, and what you saying over here. What's the truth? Because, sis, they over here saying a whole lot of shit. And if I believe them, sis, we just gonna believe you a snake ass bitch. So I feel like Biggie was coming over there on part to be kind of a mediator and to be a little bit messy, but I feel like she was really trying to see what Bianca's side of the story was, because, baby, they was telling a whole bunch of stuff over there, okay? She walks up to Bianca, and Bianca says, you ain't my friend, and none of you bitches my friend. Get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you. She just being real rude to Biggie, and Biggie just sitting here like, girl, I'm just trying to, I'm trying to not be with everybody else and be against you right now. You know what I'm saying? And she like, I don't give a fuck. Get out of my face, da-da-da-da. And picks up this hard-ass army helmet, girl. Like, she about to hit Biggie with it. Now, I'm gonna be for real. Bonnie, sis, you was wrong. Out your motherfucking hookup. And honestly, to tell you the truth, after that, sis, all bets was off, sis. Biggie ain't even that good of a fighter for you to be picking up weapons on her. She's not. Okay, honestly, she's in your fighting class. Y'all would have gave each other a good round. So for you to pick that up tells me you're a grimy ass, pissy ass, fifth floor, Birdman from the fifth floor, Harlem elevator, Project Elevator ass bitch. Getting fucked in the stairwells type shit. And it's just really like, honestly, to tell you the truth, between Mariah and you, I don't like New York girls. I really don't. And like I said, I lived in Brooklyn for 5 years. I love it. I love New York. But that's one thing about it. The women in New York, y'all really do give New York a bad name. Girl, you didn't need that helmet, and that was terrible for you to do that. And you are a type of bitch. Like I said, Bianca's the type of bitch, you might want to sneak her in a fight. You might want to sneak her because she spit on people, she pick up weapons, she might have cut her. She one of them bitches that'll cut you, cut your ass up. But anyway, so Biggie looked at her, and then kept that in the back of her mind and walked off. Now, as she's walking off, all the girls walking up and they all confront her. Sapphire want her around, and they start getting into it, and she won't get Sapphire her around. Now, while her and Sapphire's arguing, and Bianca's sitting here like a punk ass hoe. Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not fighting. I already fought you 3 times. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. Diamond! DT mother effing B. The problem child of the season. Girl, Diamond, I don't. Why you keep doing clown shit? You just want to be seen so bad. It's sad at this point. Diamond, were you ever told you were beautiful as a child or that you were special? Like, did you get enough attention at home? Like, it's starting to become that. Like, you, even from Deja Vu, first season, when they was telling you to stop all of it, like, to now, you've always done too much. And I know it's getting you places, so you think. But it's not building you up no fan base. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to relate to a bitch like that. It's hard to relate to somebody who pulls all of these stunts. You're doing stunts. Just be yourself. Be yourself, be your honest, authentic self, and give your honest opinion. Now, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, as they sitting there, girl, Diamond ran up and socked Bianca in the back of the head, baby. For no reason at all. She had nothing to do with it. I don't know why. She said in her confessional, she just felt like everybody was doing too much talking, and she felt like Bianca was being fake. And since Bianca snuck Sapphire, that it gave her justification to sneak her. However, you wasn't even on the show when she snuck Sapphire. You didn't see that with your own eyes. You wasn't even in the room or the conversation when that happened. So that had nothing to do with you. You was just trying to grab at loose straws, baby. You was trying to find a reason because you did some clown shit yet again. That's been your theme this season. And I think you're going to get your karma, because I think in the next episode, either they're going to evict you or they're going to try to whoop you or they're going to try to jump you for sneaking her, because nobody's cool with that, sis. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes the sneaking ass bitch. But anyway, after that, girl, Biggie snuck her. Right after that, Biggie, you clown ass bitch. Biggie snatches the glasses off the back of Bianca's head, as security is trying to surround her from getting jumped and stop this whole her and Sapphire shit and this whole her and DTB shit. All of a sudden, Biggie jumps from behind and grabs the glasses off her head. Biggie, I've been saying this since last season. I told y'all Biggie was a mean girl when she was bullying Smiley. Y'all didn't believe me then. Y'all told me I was crazy and I was doing too much. I told y'all earlier this season Biggie was showing those tendencies. Y'all told me that I was doing too much. Now she's actually in a group packed full of women bullying another girl the same way she was bullied on Baddies West. What y'all gonna say now? Am I still over-exaggerating? Or can we all just finally admit that Biggie has finally become the mean girl that she hated, that she was bullied by growing up? Biggie, you were the fat, dark-skinned Spanish girl with a bad built body and no ass and no titties. That's who you were growing up. You know how it feels to be bullied. So why are you doing this? Why are you mean girling? That should be the last thing you should ever do is mean girl, but you done been around them too much. See, the thing about it is, sis, when you are, I guess, written out of the conversation so much, you want to be a part of the conversation so much that when you finally become a part of the conversation, you end up sticking to the narrative that hurts you. You wanted to be down with Tommy and Stunner Girl and all of the pretty girls so bad that when Tommy finally became your friend, sis, you adopted that mean girl personality and started spewing that venom out to other girls. And now you are the girl you hated. You have become exactly what you used to hate, Biggie, and that is terrible. I hate that for you. I actually thought you were a good person. I didn't like you, and I didn't think you had confidence, but I definitely thought you were a genuine person. I said that on that video I talked about with you and Anna. I said, I think you have a good heart underneath it all. But Biggie, you allowing this industry, you allowing this show, you allowing the people you hanging around to turn you into something that you are not, sis. It's getting demonic. All right. So yeah, I didn't agree with that, and I think Biggie, you gonna get your karma soon too, cause sis, you was just on the outside. Jayla was just telling you wasn't sleeping in the house a couple of episodes ago, and here you go. You know, so you gonna get your karma, sis. Something gonna happen to you. Just like you was mean girl and Smiley last season, and then Jayla was bullying you at the beginning of this season. See, karma. I don't know why y'all don't think it's not. It comes, what goes around comes around. Sis, sorry. Anyway, moving on. So after that, girl, they all out and about. Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, next day. Okay, so next day they all out and about in San Juan. And I'm gonna just be for real with y'all. Oh, this review was very it wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be. No shade. I really like San Juan. I really liked it. I really liked the whole atmosphere, the whole them walking around, having fun, getting a drink on and partying with the people. I loved it, loved it, loved it. And y'all kept the montages to a minimum this time, and I thank y'all for that. Okay. Somebody in the front office must have one of them chicken eating, you know, ham hock elbow having heifers in the Zeus front office must have told y'all that the montages was becoming a bit too much. Because they fixed it. But yeah, so we got to see them go around. Now, the girls were doing their ones and twos, and they were kind of recapping the day before. Now, this is where another component of shit kind of broke off, because they starting to form new cliques. That's what I noticed in this episode. They're starting to form new cliques. It's a new house A and a new house B. Okay, and I think Diamond is trying to get in the house B because she realized that she ain't never going to be in house A. Sis, I don't know why you thought you were. Okay, you're from Now That's TV. Come on, know your place. Learn your place. Earn your spot. Okay? So, now Diamond is with the house B's, and she over here trying to fit in with them. And sis, I'm going to be for real with you. They're going to turn on you from that jumping shit. They're going to turn on you, sis. And Tasika even said it, like, you know, Diamond be looking like she could be house B material, but that jumping thing is kind of, we don't jump people in house. And she's right about that. You know what I'm saying? Diamond, you try so hard to fit in that you writing yourself out of everybody's book. Okay? And then you get over to Natalie's crew and Jayla and them. And Tinka and them, and they're talking about, wait, no, I don't think Tinka was in this group. Was Tinka in this group? Yeah, Tinka was in this group. And then they talking about the stuff that happened yesterday, Bonnie and all of that and that stuff, and Mariah. And here's my thing. Natalie, it's okay to stay neutral sometimes. You don't have to always pick a side. You know that, right? Like, you know, you like the producer. You don't have to always pick a side. You literally can do what Shawnee O'Neal did and sit back and shut the fuck up and let these hoes talk about each other and be messy and talk about them behind their backs. Okay? Because every time the camera look at you, you switching the side. All right? It's getting real irritating, real raggedy. You know, it's on Monday you friends with this person, then they don't like this person, now you on this person's side. Whoever the majority is against, that's who Natalie is against at all times. And it's just like, girl, you can't be playing favoritism like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be playing favoritism like that. And a lot of y'all switched up on Bianca because she didn't fight Sapphire, but y'all definitely didn't switch up on Mariah when she switched up on Bianca for fighting Sapphire. Let me run that back. So, y'all getting on Bianca because she didn't want to fight for Mariah when she got beat up by Asian Doll. However, When Bianca came in doing too much, fighting Sapphire for Mariah, Mariah turned her back on her, and nobody checked Mariah for that. So I just feel like it's a little bit of pretty privilege going on. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, to tell you the truth, I think Mariah, you done been you sliding a little bit too much with all the fake shit you doing on this show. Okay, you jumping in everybody fight and nobody checking you. When you jumped in on Janet, I feel like you should have got smacked by somebody. When you hit who did she hit? Callie for no reason. I feel like you should have got smacked by somebody. Like, you've been doing too much for too long, and I feel like you've been getting away with it because you little and light skinned. And to the cute thing you said, we call Asian doll ugly and say she like a gremlin. Mariah, you can't ever call yourself prettier than a bitch that never got surgery on their face. Mariah, you have store-bought your entire face. You don't have lips, you bought those. The nose job, you bought that. Okay, the filler, you bought it all. So with that being said, sis, you can never, ever, ever say those words out of your mouth, I'm beautiful. Once you alter your face with cosmetic surgery, you are no longer beautiful because you bought it, sis, from the store. From the store. You did what we could all do. Everybody can go get care credit and go get their face chopped up. Sis, you didn't do nothing spectacular. God did not create you, okay? He didn't create your sculpture like that. Sorry. So you can't compare yourself to Asian doll. Asian doll's high cheekbones are natural. Her chinky eyes are natural. Her full lips are natural. Okay? Her smooth chocolate skin is natural. Nothing about you, Mariah, is natural. And I don't mean to knock you like this, but sis, like, you can't be saying stuff like that. I'm really tired of a lot of you BBL body bitches and cosmetic face surgery having bitches calling yourselves beautiful. I'm sorry, but you're not. You knew you weren't. That's why you went and laid on the table. Anyway, let's call a spade, sis. Moving on. So after that, girl, we get to this final scene with Sapphire and Bianca, because Natalie done called Bianca and said she thinks she need to meet Sapphire, and you do, because you need to close this chapter with Sapphire and start running from her, girl. You spit on that lady. Give her round. Every time she tried to fight you, you run behind security, you throw water at her, you did all of this, you spit at her, you did all this fuck shit instead of giving her round fairly. You never want to give her a fair round. You never do. So just give her round, sis. Or Sapphire, get her at the reunion. Get that bitch in the parking lot. No, you got to sneak her. That's what I'm saying. Like, a bitch like that, you gotta really sneak her. But anyway, they get to it, and I'm gonna just be for real with y'all, girl. Sapphire didn't throw not one punch, but she beat that bitch ass, okay? Sapphire ate that bitch up. From top to bottom, she read her, okay? She was over there, girl, writing down everything she was saying. She pulled out this big ass, animated ass pencil out her purse, girl, and started writing, doing a notepad and started writing down everything she was saying. She was reading her. She was witty. Every remark Bianca had a comeback. And the thing about it is, Bianca was tricked. And Sapphire, and I love the fact that Lemuel, you such a messy ass sissy, and I love you for that. Because Lemuel played the confessional of Bianca saying that Sapphire was mad because she couldn't get one up on her. Because Bianca kept getting one up on her. And right after she said that, in walked Sapphire, pretending like she wants a conversation about their issue, but she knew she wasn't going to get that. She knew she wasn't going to get a round or an apology out of her. So she kind of spent the conversation around to what happened yesterday and got Bianca dumb ass to admit everything she did, girl. You got her to admit every snakish thing she had been doing on the show, sis, in like 10 minutes, girl. And when I tell you, Sapphire, you ate that, girl, that was reality TV gold. I felt like I was watching Flavor of Love, watching New York on Flavor of Love. I felt like I was watching Tanisha on Bad Girls Club, or watching Natalie Nunn on Bad Girls Club back in the day. I felt like I was watching that. This episode really gave me Bad Girls Club's vibes. It was from the ganging up on the bitch, to people talking about the evictions, you know what I'm saying, to the sneaking, to the them being out in San Juan. It really gave it that. When they was out in San Juan and they was walking around and we could hear the dialogue and they was talking shit about each other and all of that while they was walking around drinking their margaritas and their martinis and that's what made it feel like Bad Girls Club. And then when they sat down at this table and got a good old-fashioned read session in, bitch, and they didn't have to throw not one punch. That's what this show is missing. You cannot just think that swinging on somebody is talent, baby. You got to have that mouthpiece. Sapphire got a mouthpiece. And honestly, to tell you the truth, Sapphire, you and Scotty have become my favorites this season. I really like the way you've been fair, okay? You owned up to the shit you did last season. You didn't come back trying to be on nobody's side or kiss no ass. You came back being yourself, being fair, and just sticking true to that. And I love that for you. You're not picking no sides, and I love that for you. This is the realm I want to see you in, sis, okay? Okay, you can read. You can read, bitch. I don't know if you learned it from watching my YouTube channel or what, sis, because you didn't read like this last season, bitch. You know you didn't read like that. But whoever you got it from, sis, keep it up, okay? Just don't steal none of my catchphrases or I'll cut your ass. But anyway, yeah, I really liked that scene. I really did. Bianca, you got ate the fuck up. And when Sapphire walked out, bitch, the way she walked out was so bad. But Sapphire ate that. She ate that. She ate that. What else? So on the next episode, they doing evictions. That was the end of the episode. But on the next episode, they doing evictions. I think Slim is they're gonna try to evict Slim. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. But they're gonna try to evict Slim. Probably Bianca, and I'm thinking DTB might be on the chopping block too for that sneaking situation. But y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this episode, baby. I'm kind of wore out, girl. This was a lot. This was a 30-minute review. Y'all see, I knew it was gonna be long. But y'all gave it up good this time, this episode. I don't know. It's been real hit or miss this season, but this time you hit. Okay, so y'all go watch episode 9, and I'll talk to y'all later, babies. I forgot my new outro. Bye. No. Deuces.